Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about what the divine is, how it's split up into the god and goddess, and the discrepancy between how everyone believes that there is many different gods and goddesses to paganism. While some pagans might truly believe that, it is my personal belief that it is not that there are many gods and goddesses, but that they are all called by the same person called by many different names. Meaning, just like you would call somebody a father or a son, or by their first name or last name, because our mind can't comprehend one divine being that is everything and nothing at the same time, both male and female, and many different aspects, we have broken it down into different parts of that same divine being when we look at it from different viewpoints. And that is how we go from the divine, which is the highest hierarchy, I guess, the actual divine being, and then we split it down into the gods and the goddess, which I use the word plural when it's really just one god, one goddess, but they're actually just one divine being. But we separate it into different names to categorize what parts of that being we want to show. Like with Hades, if we were to summon Hades, we're asking for most likely connection to the spirit world with people that have passed on. Or in the case of Demeter, we would be asking for agricultural stuff, and land-based harvesting time is a great time to invoke her. Me personally, as odd as it may sound, I actually follow Loki, which is, if you follow the lore, both a god and a goddess. And it's kind of what made me stick, is because he is the closely related to the divine as, and he can be either or. He is gender fluid. And so right here, this is my personal shrine to Loki. And as I stated, each god or goddess name represents something different. And that is where we get the many different names, like how the Romans or the Celts believed in the different names. It wasn't so much that Wiccans or pagans believe that there are many different beings. They believe that it is the same being split up into many different aspects. At least that is my personal belief, and I have read the same belief in many different viewpoints. So when the way I look at it as both being a Wiccan and a Christian is that when they mention God in the Bible, it is a divine being, which is both the God and the goddess combined, and that he is the highest hierarchy there is. And that it is just split into different sections because the human brain really cannot comprehend a divine being that is everything. And I'm sure there's plenty of different informations on different gods and goddesses out there. I have a book about that thick of handwritten stories of the Celtic gods and goddesses, and the Irish, and even fairy and draconic. Draconic even has their own names to go along with the elements, and a god and a goddess, although those names are more secretly passed down from generation to generation and not really written about in books. But you can find most information online. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message on here. And if you have any recommendations, also feel free to shoot me a message. I'm usually around my phone, and I get alerts on it constantly of different things and anything posted to YouTube. Now, depending on the divine you're trying to bring out, what aspect of the divine I should say, is what you will have on your altar. Um, Such as the goddess is silver candle, and well, the god is gold candle, which I have my gold candle and silver candle, along with a bunch of other altar tools, which I will go over in another video. Um, but I think that about concludes what exactly the divine meaning to me is, and what I personally believe, and what I will be relating to in all of my videos. I thought maybe it was a good chance for me to sit down and describe to you what I personally felt and believed in before I jump into all the magical aspects of it, because I honestly believe the religion aspect comes first. Thank you for watching.